Why would you booby trap an empty room? Oh, I'm sorry. The ghost seemed to have followed me out. So what? Are you gonna follow me in or ah!
Who's the blithering fool, ill-advised and uncool, with a penchant for getting in trouble? Howard! What's the word for a guy so afraid that he cries every time that he shaves down his stubble? Coward! He's useless, foolish, and empty-brained, and he constantly feels overpowered. He's an unfortunate hero, and his name is Howard the Coward!
Ooh, the Tiber Septim Hotel. Somebody has fancy taste.
Barkeep, a drink for my friend.
I'll just take apple juice, thank you.
Hi there.
Hello. She didn't bring me one. Should I complain?
Now then, I propose a toast. To Umbacano, may his purse never run dry.
To Umbacano, may his purse never be wet in the first place.
Our mutual employer really tells us the whole story, but he pays very well. Not that I should be giving advice to one of my rivals.
Yeah, I just realized if you wanted to poison my drink to get rid of competition, you totally could have. I'm awfully gullible. What is the High Fane? Somehow I don't remember that. Is that like a new band that's out? I don't really understand pop culture.
What would be the sport in me just telling you? I'm not that drunk yet. No, you must earn your pay. Read The Cleansing of the Fane. You may be less eager to seek the High Fane then.
It's not very hard to persuade me to be less eager to do something than I already am.
One of the rare book dealers in the market district may have a copy.
Oh wow, is it really that time? Time for me to head back to the bookstore and ask them for another rare book about some sort of mystical artifact? At this point, I should consider signing up for a membership. So what was the point of inviting me out for drinks again if we don't have anything to talk about and any questions I ask, you're just gonna stonewall me and remind me that we're in competition with each other? That poison drink theory is sounding more and more plausible. I guess let's talk about rumors. What are your thoughts about the current politics? That's always a great conversation starter.
Nobody goes into the mountains but hunters and thieves on the lam. Food and shelter is hard to come by.
Is it lamb? L-A-M? I always thought it was lamb, like, like a baby sheep. I don't know why I thought that was the case. I guess I just imagined that all criminals ride around on a tiny little lamb, because what's more evil than forcing a tiny little creature to carry your heavy ass? Alright, well, it's been not fun. I don't know if that's the word I would use, but it's been something. I'll see you around. Why do I feel like as soon as I leave and go read this book, I'm going to come back asking for you and people are going to be like, Claude, no, he died years ago. And then it turns out I was just speaking to like a ghost or an angel. Hello? Are you here to confront me as well?
Well, well. You interested in acrobatics training? You'll be quite a challenge. I'm Ida Lenormand.
Don't they have a no soliciting sign inside? You better get out of here before I call the guard. I'll tell you what though, she's very tenacious. She's willing to stand out here in the rain to wait for customers, or she's broke, or both. Sometimes one breeds the other. Your favorite customer's back.
I'm honored to speak to the champion of Cyrodiil.
Yeah, that's right, my man. I'm here to buy a book for my job. Unfortunately, they didn't give me a company credit card, so I guess I'm gonna have to take it out of my own wallet. Maybe I can write it off on my expense report. Document of puerile banter. Fortify endurance, fortify willpower, drain speechcraft, drain personality. Does it ever occur to anyone that maybe there needs to be laws regulating this use of magic? It's never occurred to me until just now that some of these magic spells are incredibly violating and could be great gateways to getting away with crime. Maybe that's why it's $6,600. Only the rich can commit sin. A tale as old as time.
Good day.
Jesus. Alright, let's read this book. The only surviving fragment of the chronicle of this first era sect of the Alcinian Order, blah, 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 blah. Sorry, I didn't realize I was going to be reading books written by nerds. That's right. The High Fane was like some sort of temple he wanted me to find. Okay, so apparently it's something called the Mulada. Book really doesn't do much help to geolocate the specific ruin, but it's a first step at least.
All hail the champion of Cyrodiil.
You know, if I had known that people were going to be shouting that at me from the streets on occasion, I probably would have reconsidered helping Martin. I might have helped the Daedra instead. At least they don't speak English. Why is it only raining on this specific part of town? The city isn't that enormous, is it? I just walked across the street, but I feel like I'm in a completely different biome.
And so we meet again. What can I do for you this time?
Listen, I'm already pretty tapped out on this job. Getting all those other statues really took a lot out of me, so instead of trying to rack my brain figuring out where this High Fane is, I'll give you like 100 gold if you just tell me right off the bat.
Handsomely done. A pleasure doing business with you. The High Fane is now known as Malada. up in the Valus Mountains.
Yeah, I knew that.
But I do not advise you to go there. Read The Cleansing of the Fane first.
Okay, so the whole point of me paying you off was so that you could at least point me in the right direction. I don't know where those mountains actually are. Are they north, east, south, west? Are they even in Cyrodiil?
Must I hold your hand? I begin to wonder what Umbacano sees in you. It is an Iliad ruin in the far west of this province, up in the Valus Mountains.
Okay, far west. That's literally all I needed. Step off my neck with the insults. Jeez, you criticize me pretty heavy, but I'm out here doing work while you're sitting down getting drunk on the job. What do you think's gonna look nicer on an employee evaluation? Oh boy, that is gonna be a hell of a trek. I guess we better get going. Why can't Cyrodiil invest in some sort of massive transport system? Lost Boy Cavern. How the hell did it get that name? I'm getting so incredibly sick and tired of being chased around by animals. I don't know why I don't resort to magic more. Boop. Damn it. Crying out loud. Oh my gods, I wasted it. I can only cast that spell once a day. Oh well, I tried to be an animal rights activist and look where it got me. You know, I'm starting to think that out of all three of us, Winston is the real heavy hitter. He just hit one of those wolves once and they died on impacts covered in blood. Winston, you're a danger to society.
And a beast of nature.
I can't believe you used to belong to a priest.
It was the priest who belonged to me.
Hey, excuse me, can you give me directions?
Yes?
Great, I'm looking for some place called Malata.
You're probably wondering what this one is doing in this God's forsaken wilderness. Same here. Srazir doesn't get paid nearly enough for this.
How many people did Umbacano pay to look this up for him? There's you, there's me, there's Claude, and I feel like I've been doing most of the heavy lifting, so what the hell have you guys been up to?
I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Okay, well now I feel like there's definitely some juicy gossip. Would 6 gold do it?
For me, you shouldn't have. You are cautious and perceptive.
And rich. Don't forget that part.
You guessed correctly. This one is working for Marek. Listen, Srazir has an idea of how we can both come out of this ahead.
Okay, so you're working for Claude and Claude is working for Umbacano, same as me? What, we can subcontract this shit? I have 4,000 septums. I could have been paying somebody else to go explore for me? Why have I not thought of this before? That's genius.
We wait and see how this plays out. If and when there's an opportunity, Srazir will help you against Marek.
Can you pick first or third person and then stick to it? It's getting a little confusing.
Give this one half of what you're getting paid.
Okay, doesn't really seem like a deal weighed in my favor, but at the same time, all businesses have to start somewhere, so if I don't start now, when am I going to get another opportunity to have my first employee? Alright, fine, it's a deal. There's no options for negotiating, apparently, so I guess we'll just do this.
You won't regret it. This one will keep his eyes open and wait for an opportunity to help you.
It's not very comforting. You gotta work on that confidence.
After the dust settles, look for Srazir in the Tiber Septim Inn in the Imperial City. Full payment is expected.
So I don't understand. Why are you so eager to turn on Claude? He seems like a pretty decent guy, if a little full of himself. Okay, well, good point. I hadn't considered that. So what, are you gonna follow me in or out? You know, I could have really used your help then. Could have really used that eye you were keeping out. I'm gonna have to dog my medical bills from your pay. You guys wanna, you know, maybe give me more of a hand? Help look? Divide and conquer?
No.
No, Howard, it looks like you've got it from there.
I hate you both. Alright, let's do this. What the hell is that thing? Is that a wolf? What, a random dog got lost in here? Hey, little guy, are you willing to help me out? Look, his tail's wagging, he's baring his teeth, and he's about to attack. How precious. Thank you, Bonk. You know, at least this one has some interesting lighting. It's a lot more bright, a little more inviting. I could kind of see myself making a little vacation home here if it weren't for the eerie ambient drones. Oh wait, I know what to do here. 14 gold. Awesome. Well, I'm taking it. Pay myself back for all of the coin I've had to expend just to convince people to give me information that should have been provided already. How come usually the ruins are filled with, like, the undead, but this one's just filled with a bunch of animals, like someone's barn door got left open? You know, I should really talk to the Arcane University about figuring out how to make Bonk last longer. You know, at this point, when it's just dogs and rats, I feel a lot less like an adventure and more like a really unprofessional animal control service. Boy, I've really got to heal up. I'm about to die down here. Ow! What the fuck? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! We've got evil gems that shoot spells now? Okay, this is a new development. Look, you guys just pretend like I'm not even here. Just keep doing what you're doing. I promise you do not have to be this extra for the likes of me. Okay, I was not expecting there to be toxic fumes down there. Wow, this place actually does kind of feel like a dungeon if you ignore the fact that its main sentinels are just a bunch of poor puppies. My restoration skill has increased. How fantastic. I've finally gotten better at magic, and I'm not even doing something remotely related to the guild. Alright, I'm going in. Why would you booby trap an empty room? I want to have a talk with these Aelid people. Maybe give them some advice on how to better use their resources. Are you the gatekeeper? The final obstacle I have to overcome? Well, guess what? I'm just gonna have my scamp do the work for me. Apparently that's the name of the game in this business. Just hire other people to do your dirty work, because exploration is for nerds. It's not even that I hate Umbacano. I just wish I had thought of this business model first. I didn't even realize that I could just be hiring people to adventure for me. And in hindsight, it's obvious, but in reality, it just never occurred to me. I guess I thought it was rude, but no one cares about being rude to me, so why the hell do I have a double standard? Okay, I don't really... The door's not moving. Am I supposed to, like, be expected to slip through these cracks? This is a pretty inconvenient time to have an insurmountable obstacle. We finally hit the wall of this endeavor, and it was just a door I can see through. What a sad way for this Aelid statue hunt to end. I don't even think I have anything I could use to break it down either. I mean, it looks pretty sturdy. I have a book, I have a few pamphlets, I have some spell scrolls, I have these stones. Oh, I literally have something called the High Fane Key. I don't remember being given this, but whatever, let's go with it. Yep, fits perfectly. And here I was hoping that our adventure had finally come to its premature conclusion. Isn't this the carving that he wanted me to go for? Hold on, let me check the sketch real quick. Yeah, no, this is it. Wow, that was... Okay, you know what? I was making jokes, but that actually was surprisingly easy, which is concerning. I have the very distinct feeling the second that I pick this up, the ground from underneath me is going to give way, and I'm going to fall on a pit full of spikes. Now, you know what? I definitely have had worse opportunities on how to go out, so let's at least make it look cool. Nope, nothing. Okay, I guess that's it then. Oh, nope, I was correct. I was very much correct. Yep, absolutely. Makes sense. They go ahead and unleash the cavalry. I guess I was thinking too creative with the spike pit. The entire wall just fell on me and revealed a ghost. Hello, is this your domain? Are you one of the Aelid people? Because I've been meaning to speak to you about your home decor. I could go further in, but why the hell would I want to do that? All right, time to go. This is where you betray me, isn't it? Yeah, I should have seen this was coming. All you brought was a shield? Well, to be fair, it is me. That's probably all you need. Oh, I'm sorry. The ghosts seem to have followed me out. Oh, hello. I don't believe we've met before. Are you guys friends of Claude's? That makes 3 of us. Oh, look who finally decided to show up. I really could have used your help inside. It didn't even occur to me that you didn't follow me, but on second thought, where the hell were you? Were you off rounding up additional adventurers to come help the cause? Because I did pretty okay without you. I think I've earned the full payment. Boy, you guys are taking your sweet-ass time killing this thing. Bonk, if you could just kind of speed up this whole process. Thank you. Very nicely done. All right, where's Big Boy? Hey, buddy, why do I get the feeling this isn't a happy reunion?
Well done. You have much to learn about this business, my friend, but you show definite promise.
Oh, what, were you giving my employee evaluation?
You must hand over the carving.
Oh, why is that exactly? Listen, dude, I respect the hustle when it comes to going through the path of least resistance. I thought I was the champion of not wanting to do dangerous work, but it seems like you have finally dethroned me. And I respect that. You know, you've shown me there are other ways to handle my problems, and it's very enticing, but there is no way in Oblivion I am giving you this carving. I did all the work. I found the place. You just followed me here. I had stones fall on top of me. My minion killed the ghost. I'm dirty. I have bite marks from rats. My clothes reek of dog. There's so much dust in my hair, which is very greasy, by the way. I haven't had time to bathe. And quite frankly, I should have known that you were a bad guy when you told me your name was Claude. Who the hell is a good guy named Claude? Can you name any? I sure can't, and there certainly isn't one standing in front of me. So you know what? No, you can't have the carving, but I can sell it to you for a very discounted price.
Are you sure? I truly have no wish to harm you. It is the carving I want. Just business.
Oh, that's very nice of you to clarify.
And someday we will both laugh about this over drinks at the Tiber Septim. I will give you one last chance.
Well, you are being very kind and courteous about it, so I really don't see any point in not handing it over, but if I'm going to start my enterprise of hiring minions to do my dirty work, the best time to start is yesterday, and the second best is right now. So once again, I will give you an offer. In fact, I'll tell you what, I'll sell it to you for half price.
As you wish. Too bad. I was just getting to like you. Kill him.
You were just getting to like me? Screw you. I'm very where the hell did he... What was that? Oh, he's riding... You know, invisibility doesn't work if you still ride your horse out of here. Whoa, okay. I'm guessing you guys were friends of Claude's. Hey, Khajiit, buddy, this would be a really good time to start earning your pay, because if not, I'm gonna have to outsource your job to someone more capable. Ow, my fucking back, you bitch! She hit me with a giant hammer. Kill these assholes, you two. Where the hell did my friends go? Hey, can you stay down there for a second? I'm trying to figure out where my Khajiit buddy ran off to. Wow, he literally just pieced out. There's not even a trace of him anymore. Dude literally did half a day's work and then just went ahead and decided to call it quits. That's not the kind of dedication and enthusiasm that I look for in a team member. Where the hell is my horse? Has anybody seen my horse? There he is. I was wondering where he got off to. I know you and Claude are good friends, so I'd like to introduce you to one of my friends. Allow me to introduce you to Winston. Winston, it would be incredibly beneficial if you would take this guy out for me.
I am many things, Howard, but I am no killer of men.
Oh, great. My horse has principles. All right, fine. Well, you know who doesn't? A scamp from hell. Bonk, you know what to do. Push him off. Make it look all cool and picture-worthy. Yeah. Oh, okay. Close enough. Once again, Bonk, you proved to be an outstanding part of our team. There's big things in the future for you, young lady. Did she piss herself when she died? Oh no, this is the ghost ectoplasm. You wouldn't happen to have like a blanket or anything on you, would you? I'm freezing. She's clutching this note tightly in her hands. This seems very dramatic. I better see what this is about. This is when I find out I had a long-lost sister and she had just come to rescue me from cutthroats. Moore set a camp out of sight and keep an eye out for strangers in Bacano. Thinks to cheat us, as usual, so we'll play it cautiously. Do not enter the ruin till I arrive. We may not need to risk our necks this time. Merrick, P.S. Keep an eye on Drazir. He's acting even twitchier than usual. Maybe he finally realized he isn't getting a full cut, but I think he's good for one more job. And he's the best I could come up with on short notice. Okay, so these guys betrayed me because Bacano betrayed them, but then one of their own betrayed them, and I no, I didn't betray anybody. I'm the only pure soul involved in this business. I'm gonna kick Umbacano out of his home and take it for myself. I've earned it. I'm starting to think this whole journey is just a metaphor for capitalism.
Good to see you again, sir. Shall I escort you upstairs to see my master?
You know what, Joel Ring? No, not this time. I actually want to ask how you're doing. Because this journey has taught me that the little guys like us are typically considered last. So how are you doing? I want to do a mental health check on you.
Indeed. I am at your service.
No, I don't need service. I want you to just tell me how you're holding up. What do you think about this job? Are you happy here? Are there other things that you wish you could be doing in life? Do you like working for Umbacano? Are you just doing this for now until your dreams take off? Do you think that they ever will? Eventually, time is going to catch up with you, and before you realize, you've been at this job for decades, and now it's all you know, and getting out is a waste of time. And then one day, you'll be on your deathbed, thinking back about all the opportunities you could have taken but didn't, and wonder if a life of mediocrity was really worth trading a life of risk.
Shall I show you up?
Yeah, okay, yeah, good call.
Very good.
Ah, yes. My treasure hunting friend. What can I do for you?
You can sit here while we have a conversation about your little pyramid scheme, because I had the misfortune of coming across Mr. Claude Merrick, I think was his name. You hadn't informed me that there were rival treasure hunters, and if that's the case, how long has this been going on, and how come I'm the first person to start seeing results? Your treasure hunting cabinet was basically empty before I showed up, and I only stumbled into this by accident. What were you paying Claude for? I thought you didn't find the High Fane until recently. And if so, was he just on the payroll? Was he like your brother-in-law? Had to give him something to do so he could afford to keep his house? Well, big news, buddy. He turned out to be an asshole and betrayed me after helping me find the High Fane. Hired a whole squadron of goons to take me down. So your employee had employees. At what point are you going to get this place incorporated, Umbacano? I thought you were just a rich guy looking to complete his collection. I didn't expect that there were people with benefits on board.
I believe a little friendly competition always sharpens the wits. Even more reason for you to get back to hunting for my carving.
Yeah, well, big news. Claude is gone. Most of the people in his employ are dead, and I got your stupid carving. Here, take it. Fetch.
Wonderful. You are indeed a treasure hunter of exceptional talents. Normally, I would give you a chance to celebrate your success.
Oh, no.
But I do have another task for you.
Oh, what? Are you about to tell me that Claude Merrick has recently had a job position open?
A rival collector has an item which I very much want to add to my collection, but she stubbornly refuses to consider any of my offers.
Can't imagine why. You're such a stand-up dude.
I believe that you may be able to persuade her to part with the item, where I cannot due to her prejudice against me. Are you interested?
It's your ex-wife, isn't it? It's usually the ex-wife. She wound up keeping an alien statue in the divorce, and now you want me to go back on the terms of agreement. This has been an insanely time-consuming expenditure, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to at least see it through to the end. I want that cabinet filled completely up. So fine, whatever, I'll go talk to her, but if she has even a remotely decent case built against you, I am helping her take over this establishment.
Very good. I hope you will succeed, where I have so far failed.
You can't fail what you didn't try.
She fancies herself a student of the Eliads, although she sadly lacks any aesthetic instinct whatsoever.
And she's gross. She doesn't shower. We all know she's wearing a wig.
Here is more than enough gold to buy it at any reasonable price. You may keep whatever you do not use as your fee.
You really shouldn't have told me that. That's not a very effective way to go about getting this. That just incentivizes stealing. All right, before I even start considering this...
Greetings, Bosmer.
Did you run outside to make sure you said bye to me? That dude's weird. Anyway, I'm gonna go get another drink at the Tiber Septim Hotel. That apple juice was delicious.
So, you remember Srazir after all.
Uh-oh.
This one was as good as his word. Are you?
Just as good as your word. You killed one person and then disappeared. In fact, I'm not even sure that you did kill them. I didn't actually see you strike them down. I barely saw you at all. I saw you get a few hits in and then vanish. So honestly, I'm starting to think that you weren't worth what I offered you. Sorry, but now that I'm in a management position, I can't really afford to be charitable.
You were no better than that Renridge Marek. Srazir should have known better than to trust you. Get out of this one's sight.
I mean, Merrick doesn't seem like that much of a bad dude. Claude is lazy and selfish. I'm just a coward. There's a difference.